Can you watch English movies without subtitles? Read English posts on social media? Understand English YouTube videos perfectly? But when someone asks you a simple question in English, your mind goes completely blank. Your heart races? Your mouth won't move? If you just nodded yes, this video will change everything. I'm about to show you why millions of English learners are stuck in the understanding trap and the simple 3-step method to finally start speaking confidently. And no, you don't need more grammar books or vocabulary apps. Here's the shocking truth nobody tells you. Understanding English and speaking English use completely different parts of your brain. It's like knowing every rule of football but never kicking a ball, or memorizing every cooking recipe but never entering the kitchen. Today, I'll show you exactly why this happens, why it's not your fault, and give you practical exercises you can start using immediately to break free from the silence. But first, if you're serious about finally speaking English, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I share new speaking techniques every week that you won't find in any textbook. And trust me, after this video, you'll want to see what comes next. Let me tell you about Maria from Brazil. She's watched every episode of Friends 10 times. She understands every joke, every reference, every fast conversation. She reads Harry Potter in English. She follows English Instagram accounts. But last week, when a tourist asked her for directions, she froze. Complete silence. She knew the answer, but the words wouldn't come out. Does this sound familiar? Maybe it happened to you yesterday, or this morning, or right now you're thinking, yes, that's exactly me. This happens because of 3 major reasons that nobody explains properly. First, when you understand English, you're passive. Your brain receives information, processes it, connects it to meaning. It's input. But speaking? That's active. That's output. You must create sentences from nothing. Choose words in milliseconds. Move your mouth in new ways. It's a completely different skill. Think about it. You can recognize your friend's face instantly, right? But can you draw their face? No. Recognition and production are different skills. Same with English. Second, the fear factor. Your brain knows the words, but fear blocks them. You worry about making mistakes, about sounding stupid, about wrong grammar, about your accent. This fear creates a wall between your knowledge and your mouth. The words are there, trapped behind the wall. Third, the practice gap. Let me guess your English routine. You watch videos, read articles, listen to podcasts, maybe use language apps. How much time do you actually speak? 5 minutes? 0 minutes? You probably spend 90% of your time listening or reading, only 10% speaking. That's completely backwards. Now you might think, okay, I'll just speak more. But here's why traditional methods fail. Language exchange apps. You match with someone, feel awkward, have one conversation, never talk again. Or worse, you spend the whole time texting because you're too scared to voice call. English classes. You sit quietly while the teacher talks. When it's your turn, you say 3 sentences, then wait 20 minutes for another turn. In a 60-minute class, you speak maybe 5 minutes. Speaking to yourself? You start strong, then feel silly talking to the mirror. You run out of topics. You're not sure if you're saying things correctly. You give up after 2 days. The problem with all these methods? They require too much courage too soon. They throw you in the deep end when you can barely float. You need a bridge between understanding and speaking. That's exactly what I'm going to give you. Here's the good news that should make you smile. You already know enough English to start speaking today. Yes, today. Not next month after another grammar book. Not next year after another 1,000 vocabulary words. Today. You don't have a knowledge problem. You have an activation problem. The English is locked inside your head. We just need the right keys to unlock it. I call it the ESR method: echo, shadow, and respond. These three simple techniques will build a bridge between your passive understanding and active speaking. The best part? You can practice alone, at home, without any embarrassment. No awkward conversations with strangers. No expensive tutors. Just you, your phone or computer, and 30 minutes a day. Let's start with the echo technique. This is perfect for beginners who feel completely stuck. It's so simple, you might think it won't work. But trust me, this is how children learn their first language. Here's exactly how to do it. Step 1. Choose any English video or podcast. I recommend starting with content for English learners because they speak slowly and clearly. YouTube channels like mine, English learning podcasts, or even children's shows work perfectly. Step 2. Play one sentence, then pause immediately. Don't worry about understanding every word. Just focus on the sounds. Step 3. Repeat exactly what you heard. Copy everything. The words, the rhythm, the intonation. You're like a parrot, but a smart parrot. Step 4. Play the same sentence again and check yourself. Did you miss any words? Was your pronunciation different? Don't judge yourself, just notice. Start with short sentences. How are you? Pause. Repeat. I'm fine, thanks. Pause. Repeat. What's your name? Pause. Repeat. When this feels easy, move to longer sentences. I went to the store yesterday. Then longer. I went to the store yesterday because I needed to buy some milk. Do this for just 10 minutes every morning. Why morning? Your brain is fresh, you haven't accumulated stress, and you'll feel accomplished all day. It's like exercise. Morning workouts give you energy. Here's a pro tip that will accelerate your progress. Record yourself. I know. You'll hate your voice at first. Everyone does. I hated mine too. But after 1 week, you'll hear improvement. After 1 month, you'll be amazed. Save these recordings. On bad days when you feel like giving up, listen to your first recording. You'll see how far you've come. The echo method works because it separates speaking from thinking. You're not worried about what to say, just how to say it. Your mouth gets comfortable making English sounds. Your ear gets better at catching details. Your confidence grows with each successful repetition. Comment below right now. What time will you practice your echo method tomorrow? Are you a 6 a.m. warrior or a midnight learner? Let's hold each other accountable. Ready for level 2? Let me introduce you to shadowing. This is like echo on steroids. Instead of pausing after each sentence, you speak at the same time as the speaker. You become their shadow, following slightly behind. This technique comes from professional interpreters. They use it to train their brains to process and produce language simultaneously. If it works for UN interpreters, it'll work for you. Here's your step-by-step guide. First, choose the right content. You need speakers who articulate clearly. I recommend TED Talks, news anchors, or documentary narrators. Avoid movies at first. Actors mumble, speak too fast, use too much slang. Second, start with transcripts. Find videos with subtitles or transcripts. Read along while you shadow. This helps your brain connect sounds to words. After a few days, try without reading. Just listen and shadow. Third, stay slightly behind. Don't try to speak at exactly the same time. Stay 1 to 2 words behind the speaker. This gives your brain time to process. Think of it like following someone's footsteps in the snow. Here's the magic of shadowing. It trains your mouth muscles. Every language uses different muscles. Spanish speakers roll their RS. French speakers use their nose. English speakers? We use our tongue and lips in specific ways. Try this right now. Say 33. Feel where your tongue goes. Touch your teeth. Now say it 5 times fast. 33, 33, 33. Difficult? That's because your mouth muscles need training, just like going to the gym. Or try this. She sells seashells by the seashore. Your mouth is probably confused right now. That's normal. English has sounds that might not exist in your language. Shadowing is like yoga for your mouth. Shadow for 15 minutes daily. Choose one TED Talk and shadow it every day for a week. Yes, the same talk. Repetition is key. By day 7, you'll speak along perfectly. You'll internalize the rhythm, the pauses, the emphasis. After 2 weeks of consistent shadowing, English will feel more natural in your mouth. Words will flow easier. You'll stop translating in your head because your mouth knows what to do. Now comes the bridge to real conversation, the respond method. This is where you transition from copying to creating, from following to leading, from passive to active. The concept is simple but powerful. Watch English content and actually respond to what you hear. Become an active participant, not a passive viewer. Level 1. Simple responses. Someone asks a question in a video. Pause and answer out loud. Watching a cooking show. Describe what they're doing. Now she's cutting onions. She's using a sharp knife. Next, she'll add salt. Start with present tense, short sentences. I like that. I don't agree. That's interesting. That's funny. I don't understand. These 5 phrases can start hundreds of conversations. Level 2. Expanded responses. Add reasons and details. I like that because it's creative. I don't agree sync. Everyone is different. That's interesting, but I prefer the other way. That's funny because the same thing happened to me. Level 3. Full conversations. Pretend the video is talking directly to you. Have a real dialogue. If someone says, "The weather is nice today," you respond, "Yes, it's sunny here too. Perfect for a walk. I might go to the park later." Here's a powerful exercise. Watch interview shows. When the host asks a question, pause before the guest answers. Answer the question yourself. Then play the guest's answer. Compare your response. You'll learn new ways to express similar ideas. The key rule? Speak out loud. Not in your head. Not whispering. Out loud. Your mouth needs practice, not your brain. Your brain already knows. It's your mouth that needs training. I know it feels weird talking to a screen. But remember, weird is good. Weird means you're growing. Comfortable means you're stuck. Here's your challenge. After this video ends, don't click away immediately. Explain to yourself what you learned. In English. Out loud. For 2 full minutes. No stopping. If you forget a word, describe it. If you make a mistake, continue. The goal is flow, not perfection. Now let me give you an exact daily plan that fits into any schedule. Morning routine, 10 minutes, start with Echo method. Use your favorite English learning content. I recommend my videos, shameless plug, because I speak clearly and use simple language. Echo 10 to 15 sentences. Record the last one to track progress. Lunch break, 15 minutes shadow technique. Pick one TED Talk for the entire week. Monday through Friday, same talk. By Friday, you'll be amazed. Eat first, then shadow. Don't shadow with food in your mouth. Evening wind down, 10 minutes respond method. Watch any English content you enjoy. News, vlogs, cooking shows, whatever interests you. Respond naturally. This is your creative time. That's just 35 minutes total. Less time than one episode on Netflix. Less time than scrolling social media. But these 35 minutes will change your life. Weekends? Be flexible. Missed Friday evening? Do 20 minutes Saturday. Busy Monday morning? Double up Tuesday. The key is weekly consistency, not daily perfection. But here's the most important secret. Consistency beats intensity. Speaking badly every day is infinitely better than speaking perfectly once a month. Make mistakes. Lots of them. Each mistake is your brain creating new neural pathways. No mistakes means no progress. Track your journey. Get a calendar. Put a big X every day you complete all 3 techniques. After 21 days, it becomes a habit. After 66 days, it becomes automatic. After 100 days, you won't recognize your old silent self. Let's address the elephant in the room. The voice in your head saying, "This won't work for me. I'm too shy. My accent is terrible. I'm not good at languages." First, about your accent. Everyone has an accent. Americans have accents. British people have accents. Australians have accents. Your accent is not a problem. It's your identity. The goal isn't to sound like a native speaker. The goal is to communicate clearly. Second, about being shy. You're practicing alone. No judgment. No audience. Just you and your voice. Think of it as singing in the shower. Nobody cares if you're off-key in the shower. Same with speaking practice. Third, about talent. Language learning isn't about talent. It's about time. A talented person who practices once a week will lose to an average person who practices daily. You don't need talent. You need the ESR method and 35 minutes. Remember Maria from Brazil? She thought she was hopeless. "I'm too old," she said. She's 45. After 30 days of ESR, she had her first English job interview. Was she nervous? Absolutely. Did she make mistakes? Several. But she spoke for 45 minutes. In English. She got the job. You're not alone in this journey. Right now, thousands of people watching this video are in the exact same situation. They understand English, but can't speak it. They're frustrated. They're ready for change. Let's create a supportive community. Comment, "I'm ready," below if you're committed to starting today. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Today. Share your biggest speaking fear in the comments. I guarantee someone else has the same fear. When we share our struggles, they lose their power over us. Here's what I want you to do. Find an accountability partner in the comments. Someone from a different country, different native language. Check on each other weekly. Share your recordings. Celebrate small wins. Every Sunday, I'll create a community post asking about your week. How many days did you practice? What improved? What was challenging? Your comments help others stay motivated. Your journey to speaking English starts now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Now. Because you'll never feel ready. Action creates readiness. Subscribe and hit the bell for new speaking techniques every week. Next video, I'll show you how to think in English instead of translating. It's a game changer. Remember, you already understand English. The knowledge is there. These methods just build the bridge between your brain and your mouth. In 30 days, you'll be amazed. In 90 days, others will be amazed. Your voice matters. Your stories matter. The world needs to hear what you have to say. Don't let language be the barrier. See you in the next video. Until then, keep echoing, keep shadowing, keep responding, keep speaking. Now pause this video and tell me what you learned. Out loud. In English. For 2 minutes. Starting now.